Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Rhiannon and today I'm filming an unboxing. Now this is a very exciting video because I am working with Your Paper Quest, which is a new UK-based monthly book subscription box service. What's amazing about this subscription service is that it does exclusively feature books from indie authors. The theme of the books are also changed monthly as well, and the main goal is to help indie authors get more exposure whilst helping readers read a bit outside of the box. So a little bit more about this box itself. Each month you will receive 2 books, which gives you between 500 to 600 pages worth of content. The theme and genre changes every month, as I mentioned. You get some bookish bits in here as well, which I'm excited to see if I have any and what they are. And then I feel like this is definitely what sets them apart from other bookish companies. If you do sign up for a subscription with Your Paper Quest, you actually get an invitation to join their book club where you can meet other subscribers and ask the authors some questions about their books as well. Not only that, you do get access to monthly interviews with the authors, which I feel like is fantastic, especially if they're indie published, because they don't get as much exposure, I guess, in the publishing world and in the online world. And so I definitely feel like you will have a much more personal experience with that as well, which is one of the main reasons that I personally enjoy going to author signings and author talks, is because you do get to know them on a more personal basis. And so the fact that this subscription box company offers you the chance to do that, I just feel is fantastic. I feel like I've given you the main points about this box, and so it's finally time to dive in. I've been desperate to open this for you guys since it arrived on my doorstep. So without further ado, we are going to do it. I can't show you the other side, unfortunately, because my address is on there, but there we go. I've gotten into it. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, okay. So this is a sneak peek of the inside, but I am going to pop the box down and I'm just going to grab things out and show you guys what I've gotten. So the first thing I can see in there is this piece of paper, which gives you information about the books of the month. I'm guessing that the theme of this month is hidden in plain sight, because that is printed on there as well. And then, oh, that's amazing. So it says at the bottom, we're sure you're going to have questions for the authors just like we did. To make sure you get to ask these questions, check out the QR code below. It links to your virtual book club. This is where you and the other subscribers can chat about the books and hear from the authors, as well as help us shape the kind of things we do with YPQ in the future via polls. We'd like to thank everybody so much for supporting us. We can't wait to share these stories with you and hear your thoughts on them, Ryan and Steve. That is amazing. I have been chatting to Ryan over emails and he is honestly so lovely and is definitely someone that I would want to support. So yeah, that is an amazing little thing. But I do have 2 books to show you guys, so let's just get into those. These actually look insane, you guys. The covers are beautiful. So the first book I have to show you guys is called Troop of Shadows by Jennings Zabrinsky. Look at the cover of this, you guys. Isn't it just beautiful? It definitely makes me want to read it as soon as possible. And I can actually see stuff sticking out of the book, so let's see what we've got. First off, we have a little note, and it says, "Dear reader, I present to you my debut novel, Troop of Shadows, a weird, dark fantasy story with a heap of Wild West influence. This book was written in 2021 and is the product of a 4-month cabin fever induced writing frenzy in the midst of the COVID-19 lockdown. It has violence and betrayal and interpersonal drama and 326 instances of the word blade, which averages out to about 0.9 blades per page. That may give you some idea of what you're in for. Hope you enjoy. Regards, Jennings Zabrinsky." Oh my gosh, that is just so lovely. We also have the Your Paper Quest logo on the back as well. Not only that, I have a Your Paper Quest bookmark in there, which looks like this, so it does say Your Paper Quest, but on the back of it we do have a quote from the book. So if you get one of these in each of your books, I feel like that is such an amazing touch. And then lastly for this book, it does have a gold stamp on there which says Your Paper Quest, so you will always know where your books came from. And again, I just feel like that is an amazing little touch. You can tell how much work these guys have put into making this box special, and I just think it's so lovely. They definitely didn't need to go that hard, but it's very much appreciated. Moving on to the synopsis, it says, "Once the heir to an empire, now just a shadow. Throne stolen by her traitorous brother. Chased to the edge of the world. Selene has only a blade, a talent for slaughter, and 4 elite blade dancer bodyguards to her name. Where once she lived a life of full courtly duels, a decadence, and intrigue, she now finds herself trudging through a wild and desolate frontier populated by pioneers and warlords. One day, Selene will reclaim her birthright, but she has more immediate problems. The food has run out, shelter is scarce, and her followers are on the verge of mutiny. She can't even communicate with the strange inhabitants of this alien land, the so-called humans who wield guns, wear shoes, and seem completely incapable of shifting the colour of their skin to disappear into their surroundings. It seems certain that an obscure and meaningless death lies in her new future. But when she captures Copper, a down-on-his-luck human mercenary who happens to speak her language, she seizes a razor-thin opportunity to reverse her fortunes. She has the bladecraft, he claims to have the connections, and the frontier will never have enough mercenaries. Selene and her band will kill for gold, gather soldiers and power, and begin to build a new empire amongst the wastes. But can her new ally be trusted? Can her old allies? Will her dysfunctional troupe tear itself apart before they've earned a single coin? That actually sounds really intriguing to me. Of course, the cover is drawing me in, the synopsis, the fact that the author has given us a little letter as well, that always sways me to want to pick up the book because I know how much effort they've put into the book, and of course, again, with them being self-published, I feel like this is their baby, so I am definitely going to dedicate some time to reading this one. I may film a reading vlog actually where I read these 2 books and give you guys my thoughts on them, so definitely let me know if you'd enjoy something like that down below. But this sounds amazing. I actually think that my stepdad would really love this book as well, so I may even give it to him and see what he thinks, just because I feel like it's nice to discuss it, but actually I can also discuss it with the book club, which is fantastic. So very excited for this one. It's not one that I've seen around, but I definitely would have picked it up if I saw it out there because this cover is just beautiful. And then next up we have another one that I kind of love the cover of. It definitely has me intrigued, and this one is Mordekax by Mark McKerracher. I really hope I'm pronouncing the title and author name correctly. I'm really sorry if I'm not, but this is book 1 in the Creatures of Flynn series, and this is what the cover looks like. You can probably tell why I'm intrigued, because why wouldn't you be? And the synopsis of this one reads: an unstoppable disease, a fanatical doctor, a nightmare obsession. As a deadly plague rips through Harriet's village, an unexpected salvation arrives in Adam, the bright-eyed novice healer with a hidden gift who vanishes as quickly as he came. Haunted by weird nightmares and a witch's dying words, Harriet seeks the truth about Adam and his mysterious home at Wolfram Priory. But the world of healers is changing. The royal doctor, Lady Hawkes, is on a quest to perfect humanity with her miraculous and addictive new treatment, the Mordant Sleep. Swept along by dark rumours, guilty secrets and ancient powers, Harriet is drawn into the shadowy conflict between mordancy and medicine, and finds that perfection can be deadlier than any plague. Again, this actually sounds really intriguing to me. I feel like I do prefer the sound of this one to the first one, just because this one has me a little bit more intrigued. The fact that a witch is mentioned is just a tick in the box for me, so this is definitely one that I would like to try and prioritise. I will hopefully get to both this year, as I mentioned, but I definitely feel like I'd be leaning more towards this one first. Once again though, we do have a bookmark in here, which again says Your Paper Quest on one side, and then we do have a quote from the author on the other side. We have a poem, you guys, which is called Concerning Flynn, and it says, we are but creatures of Flynn, say those who study all, both tame and wild. From pungent toadstool, beauteous rose, to serpent smooth, to gentle child. To Harriet Wren, our earnest maid, whose rural home is disarrayed by plague and nightmares foul, but wait, discover for yourself her fate, and in whose hand it truly lies, truly lies, truly lies. Now may the tale told within refresh your mind and stir your Flynn. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. And once again we have the Your Paper Quest logo on the back. The golden stamp is of course there once again, and I am genuinely blown away by this box, you guys. The fact that you get 2 books is definitely a plus for me. I really do appreciate that. The fact that these are indie authors as well is of course a massive thing. I definitely want to try and prioritize indie authors moving forward. That is another personal goal of mine, and so this is an amazing place to start. These books are beautiful. Not necessarily ones that I would have found had it not been for this book subscription box, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading them and letting you guys know my thoughts on them. You can honestly tell that Ryan and Steve care so much about the indie authors. The fact that they've put so much detail and attention to these books is phenomenal, and I can't wait to join the book club and hopefully get to ask the authors some questions and see their interviews as well, because I feel like that would be amazing. So definitely a very amazing box for me personally. Please do let me know what you thought of this box. I will of course leave all the relevant links down below so that you can check out this subscription service and purchase it for yourself if that's something you are able to do and want to do. I would of course recommend it, as you've seen throughout this video. I'm so excited for them as a new company because this is such an amazing mission that they have, and I feel like it is going to resonate with a lot of us readers. So I would love it if you guys could just give 2 minutes of your day to click the link and have a more in-depth look at the subscription box service in case it is something that you would like for yourself. I do want to say a massive thank you to Ryan and Steve for reaching out to me. I'm so happy that you did because I am definitely backing you all the way. I love the company's mission, I've loved what I've received today, and I can't wait to continue supporting you guys as a business, and hopefully you guys agree with me too. So if you do have any thoughts on this box, please do comment them down below, and if you do sign up for the subscription, let me know that as well, because you guys know I'm really nosy, I love reading your comments, and of course we can chat about the books that we receive. But that is it for me today, guys. If you have made it this far through but don't have anything in particular that you would like to say, please go ahead and comment a witch emoji down below. How could I not choose that when that is one of the things that has drawn me to Mordekax? I feel like I'm gonna love this book, as I mentioned, and that is just a really fitting emoji considering that we are moving on into spooky season. I know I say it all the time, but seeing you guys comment the emoji of the video truly does mean the world to me. So if you would like to let me know that you're still here, definitely go ahead and do that now. As well as that, please don't forget to click the like button if you like this video and the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, it truly does mean the world to me, and I will see you soon in my next video. Goodbye!